Hi guys, welcome to my Doctor Who DVD collection, full collection part 2, and this time we're going to have a look at the rebooted DVD series of the new series. So to kick things off, we have Series 1, Volume 1, which contains Rose, the End of the World, The Unquiet Dead. Yeah, they're good episodes. My favourite in this would be probably The Unquiet Dead. Next up we have Series 1, Volume 2, which contains Aliens of London, World War 3 and Dalek. Very, very good episodes. I love Aliens of London and World War 3, even though they're quite underrated, but I still love them. And Dalek's very good as well. Next we have Series 1 of Volume 3, which contains The Long Game, Father's Day, The Empty Child, and The Doctor Dances. Yeah, they're good episodes. My favourite in the set is probably Father's Day. I think that's a brilliant episode. It's quite underrated, but I think it's fantastic. Next up we have Series 1, Volume 4, which contains Boomtown, Bad Wolf, and The Parting of the Ways. Boomtown is partially underrated, I think, and I quite like it. It features the return of the Slitheen, and it's her second appearance, so it's pretty cool. Bad Wolf and Parting of the Way is probably my favourite finale of the new series. It's awesome. And the regeneration scene is fantastic. So yeah, that was the Christopher Eccleston era. Now we move on to David Tennant. And to kick things off, we have Christmas Invasion and New Earth. The Christmas Invasion is probably one of my favourite Christmas specials. It's absolutely brilliant. It's a really good introduction for David Tennant as well. And then we have New Earth. Not a lot of people like this one, but I didn't really like it on my first viewing, but it's grown on me. And next we have Series 2, Volume 2, which contains Tooth and Claw, School Reunion, and The Girl in the Fireplace. Tooth and Claw is very good. School Reunion and The Girl in the Fireplace, they're okay. Next up we have Series 2, Volume 2, Volume 3, sorry, and it's my favourite volume of the series, because I love the two-part Cyberman story, and The Idiot Lantern is very good as well, so highly recommend this. Now we have Series 2, Volume 4, which is The Impossible Planet, Satan Pit, and Level Monsters. A good two-parter, The Impossible Planet and the Satan Pit. Level Monsters, a lot of people hate this one. I actually quite enjoyed it. So yeah, that's Series 2, Volume 4. Finally, of David Tennant's first series, we have Series 2, Volume 5, which is Fear Her, Army of Ghosts, and Doomsday. Fear Her is quite underrated, but it's okay. Army of Ghosts and Doomsday, fantastic two parts. I prefer Series 1 finale, but still, it's my opinion. And next we have The Runaway Bride. Yeah, it's quite a good Christmas special. I really enjoyed watching this. Now we have, to kick things off with David Tennant's second series, we have Series 3, Volume 1, Smith and Jones, The Shakespeare Code, and Gridlock. Smith and Jones is a good episode. I enjoyed this one. Shakespeare's Code is fairly underrated, but it's okay. And Gridlock, I love Gridlock. I think it's a brilliant episode. And now we have Series 3, Volume 2, with Daleks in Manhattan, Evolution of the Daleks and the Lazarus Experimental 42. Daleks in Manhattan two-parter is very underrated. Not a lot of people like it. I think it's alright. The Lazarus Experiment, again, underrated. but it's okay. 42. That's a very good episode. Highly recommend you watch that episode. See what other people think about it. Now we have Series 3, Volume 3. This is my favourite volume of Series 3, and it's got fantastic episodes. Human Nature and Family of Blood. Brilliant two-parter. My favourite two-parter of this series. And Blink is an absolutely brilliant episode, even though the Doctor and Martha aren't in it that much, but the Weeping Angels are at their best in this, and I think it's fantastic. And finally, with David Tennant's second series, we have Series 3, Volume 4, with Utopia, The Sound of Drums, and Last of the Time Lords. I suppose you could call it a three-parter, but not many people think that this three-parter was a good one, or a good finale, but I do. I really enjoyed it. Now we have David Tennant's, hold on a second, David Tennant's third series, and this is the box set, not the volumes. Yeah, it's a good series, quite like David Tennant and Donna Noble, and so yeah, that's series 4, it's quite a good series. And next we have the 2008 Christmas special, and it is The Next Doctor. I really enjoyed this episode. I was really excited when I got it on DVD, and I was really excited to watching it on TV in transmission broadcast time on Christmas Day 2008, and I just thought it was absolutely fantastic. I highly recommend you watch this Cyberman story. Next we have the Easter special of 2009 with Planet of the Dead. It's okay. It's quite underrated, but I like it. It's quite good. I've got that along with The Next Doctor. And now we have my favourite Doctor Who episode or story ever. And it is The Waters of Mars. This is a fantastic, epic story. Probably one of David Tennant's best episodes. And it's very, very good. I highly recommend you watch this any way you can. And finally, of the David Tennant years, we have The End of Time. Yeah, it's good. I quite enjoyed this. It's, quite emotional for David Tennant's departure. A lot of people enjoyed that scene. And then, Matt Smith, David Tennant regenerated into Matt Smith, and so yeah, that's where things began for a new Doctor Who. So yeah, it's a great story. I highly recommend you watch it. Now we have Matt Smith's first series, kicking things off with Series 5, Volume 1, with The 11th Hour, Beast Below, and Victory of the Daleks. Fantastic episodes, except for Beast Below. I didn't really like it that much. But then again, it's quite emotional, so if you like emotional Doctor Who, you should go and check that out. And next we have Series 5, Volume 2. This is my favourite volume of the series, and it's absolutely fantastic. I love this these set of episodes, except for Vampires of Venice. I didn't really like that one that much, but the Weeping Angel episode, two-parter, I really enjoyed. Time of Angels I probably preferred out of Flesh and Stone, so yeah, you should buy this, it's great. And we have Series 5, Volume 3, with hold on a second, Amy's Choice, The Hungry Earth and Cold Blood. Amy's Choice is quite a confusing little episode. It's quite good though. And two-parter with the Silurians. Yeah, it's alright. I quite enjoyed it. Finally, of Series 5, with Matt Smith's first series, we have Doctor Who Series 5, Volume 4, with Vincent and Vincent and the Doctor, the Lodger, Pandora Opens and the Big Bang. Vincent and the Doctor, I really enjoyed this episode. Fantastic historical story. And The Lodger, that was a really fun episode. I really enjoyed it. And the two-parter, took me a while to appreciate that one, but yeah, it was okay. Now we have Matt Smith's second series, which is Series 6 box set. Yeah, it's quite an underrated series, but it's okay. I quite enjoyed it. And now we have Matt Smith's third series with Series 7 Part 1A. Asylum with the Daleks, Dinosaurs, a Spaceship, and A Town Called Mercy. All fantastic episodes. And then we have Series 7 Part 1B with Power 3 and Angels Take Manhattan. Power 3 is okay, Angels Take Manhattan is very good. Now we have the spin-offs. And to kick things off, we have Torchwood, the complete first series. I love this series. I think it's fantastic. It's quite gory in places, so it's a 15, and so yeah, it's fantastic. I love Torchwood, especially the first series. Now we have Series 2 of Torchwood. A lot of people say this is where Torchwood began to really kick off and become a lot better, but I prefer Series 1, to be honest. And yeah, this is still a great series though. They're both great, and I highly recommend you go and watch Torchwood. And then we have Series 3, or just Children of Earth. Loads of people like this, and I really like it. It's fantastic. I highly recommend you go and watch this. It's very good. I don't have Torchwood Miracle Day, but I've seen that series and it's fantastic. Then we have the Sarah Jane Adventures, Series 1. I love this series. I think it's really good. I think it's a fantastic series. You should probably my favourite Sarah Jane Adventures series. I think it's brilliant. And finally, we have Sarah Jane Adventures Series 2. This is quite a weak series. Series 3 and 4 and 5 are much better, but my favourite Series 1. So yeah, that's my little video for today of my whole collection part 2 of the new series and spin-offs. So I hope you enjoyed this DVD collection review, and yeah, I shall see you next time. Bye for now.